everyone, Jamie here. So today I thought I would do some teaching on restorative yoga. So one of the texts, the Yamas and Niyamas, Ethical Practice of Yoga, that text really spoke to me over the course of the last couple of months, and two of the principles in particular. So one being nonviolence, which I really like the aspect of that chapter of being kinder to ourselves, not being violent with ourselves, since that's where everything starts, really, is with us. And one of the things that she talks about has to do with creating balance. And I know for me, I can definitely get caught up in all of the busyness of the world and not take time for myself to rest, to do things that are restorative to me. Also, too, that the principle of non-stealing, it also spoke to me as well, that it's really important to be able to fill my own cup. And so something that I've been practicing a bit recently are more restorative yoga poses. It's very helpful to be able to induce the sense of rest, relaxation, just take time for myself, which a lot of times I don't do. So you'll need the usual stuff for this practice, which would be your yoga mat, and then also too, either a yoga blanket or some towels. If you don't have that, I don't have a yoga blanket, so I'm using a beach towel. And then also, if you need yoga blocks, which I have become a big fan of props for yoga. It's just been really, really helpful to allow myself to support myself in the way that I need. So first things first, we'll do a couple of poses today. So the first pose that we're going to do is the starfish pose in a seated position. I am not a yogi, so not sure how I'll do with this, but we're just going to give it a try and jump in. So with the starfish pose, what you want to do is, which I realize you can't really see on the video, you want to put your feet together, the soles of your feet together, and create like this diamond shape. Okay? And then because I am not that flexible, I like to use yoga blocks for this position. And so you can either do the block on the lowest height, highest height, whatever it is that makes it feel comfortable for you. And so what you want to do is just lift, take a breath, and then move forward, and then just allow yourself to let your head rest on the blocks. And this is a really great pose to help release the lower back. And so as you're doing the pose, just find what works for you, whatever is the most comfortable, whether you need blocks or if you don't need blocks, if you have a greater range of motion than I do, that's perfectly fine. And so it's really nice just to feel the support and just allow yourself actually to be supported. Just focus on your breath. And that sensation of just being supported and allowing yourself to just let go of anything that you might be grasping or holding on to. And then if you would like to maybe try and extend your range of motion, you can maybe move one of the blocks down to a lower height if that's available to you, if that's comfortable to you. Again, just take some breath and just breathe naturally. And see if you can notice the release along your low back. And we'll hold this just for a few more seconds. And then next, if you'd like to just move your blocks out of the way, you won't need them for the remainder of this time. And you can remove the blanket or the towel and just set it to the side. And so the next pose will be sort of a twisted supine position. And so, actually, correction, something that might be helpful is if you put the towel between your legs like so, and just stack your legs on top of one another. And then just gently lay down on your side. And you can either have your arms straight, you can have your arm bent at the elbow, whatever really is comfortable for you. And if you'd like to close your eyes or just cast your gaze downward, feel free to do that. I really like this position. This is very comfortable to me. I'm a side sleeper, so this is something that just comes naturally to me. If you'd like to just gently roll over to the other side and keep the blanket in between your legs and roll over, keep your legs stacked. And again, whatever is comfortable to you. But if I had all the time in the world, I probably would just lie this way for hours. And then our last pose, you can just gently roll over onto your back. If you want, you can put the towel or the yoga blanket underneath your low back. And if you want to have your feet a little bit longer than hip width apart, then just let your knees just sort of collapse onto each other, supporting each other. elongate your neck. Let your shoulders go into the mat. If you find it comfortable, you can either have your hands resting on the mat. You may want to rest on your belly. For some of you, you might want to have a hand on your chest and a hand on your abdomen. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. Just focus on reminding yourself you have nowhere else to be. And then for our final pose, very easily you can get into Shavasana. So just extend your legs slowly. If you'd like to remove your blanket or towel, and just put it across your hips. Just for that added sense of weight and comfort, helping ground you down. Start wiggling your fingers and toes. Do that. And then if you want to slowly roll over to one side and come to a seated position, whatever's most comfortable for you. Resting. It is a good thing. We all need to do this. A lot more than we probably do. Thank you so much, and I will see you all on Friday. Looking forward to it. Bye.